First of all, how you guys doing? It's 31 of you people here. Thanks for joining on a at lunchtime on a Wednesday. Happy hump day, everybody. Okay, so first name I see here is Dana. Is Dana on? Dana, if you've got a landing page, drop it in the chat. Otherwise, I'm gonna just assume your homepage is your landing page, which it kind of looks like it. Okay, so hellobaru.com. So we get here, let's see what it is. Locally made, astoundingly affordable, custom cabinets at your fingertips, thousands of materials and colors available with fully customizable sizing. CTAs customize your cabinet. We've got this sign up tab here, custom made simple. Offer your customers endlessly customizable premium quality cabinets at stock prices. Okay. So right away, I feel like I'm missing social proof. Okay, but it's down here. So maybe move that up. Um, Honestly, even this hero section, right? Like there's we're trying to show off the cabinets, but we're totally blocking that with this gradient overlay, this dark gradient overlay here, and then we're blocking it again with this other overlay. Um, and what I would probably do is do a split screen if you need. Otherwise, I would probably use a better image. This image requires the entire hero. It just covers up all the products everywhere. And so I'd probably change the image. I'd add some sort of ratings here. A lot of times, like when you're dealing with services or contractors or hardware, you really want to show social proof up front, especially when this is going to be a multi tens of thousands dollar type purchase. I'd imagine buying cabinets and getting those installed is not going to be cheaper than 4 or 5 grand at least. So just making sure that you've got all that social proof up top. It should be so that if somebody, actually, guess I could just do this, right? Um, we're totally missing social proof. This entirely is covering the thing. You've got centered text here of centered CTA and then left justified copy, which is not very consistent. Uh, um, Nav here is at the top right, which if you think about like thumb placement on an iPhone, that's the hardest to reach, most inconvenient button to reach. So also not a fan of that. That's also why I like having CTAs generally around here, like the third quarter of the page. It's just easier to hit on the thumb. Definitely missing social proof, number of cabinets installed, number of jobs completed, number of reviews, number of happy customers. It's also like, you could technically consider this, my first thought was, all right, this is somewhat of a local business because somebody's going to come and install this. So I'd probably put like Yelp reviews, Google reviews, Trustpilot reviews, whatever is like verified as in the world of more services or things like this. This is good, but nobody's reading this text and no one's clicking this button here. Um, Check out our configurators, not super strong as a CTA. This is very upper funnel traffic. And so you want this to be, build my kitchen or something along the lines of, get you excited about your kitchen, but don't, you don't have to, somebody probably doesn't even know what a configurator is right away because they just got to the site and no one's reading this. So if they're not reading this and they just see this, a configurator doesn't have a lot of context. Delight your customers, build your business. Um, Oh, interesting. So this actually looks like now like a B2B business versus a B2C business because this is telling me that I can serve new customers where I couldn't otherwise with the cabinet needs. Um, Overall, a little confusing. I think this part's nice. See, this is a beautiful image. I'm always a sucker for a nice kitchen. But it is missing a lot of the things. Social proof, I think, needs to move at the top. Also, it comes off as a non B2B play here. I would make it very clear if you're B2B or B2C, who are you selling to? And then bring social proof in that helps them justify that. Next one is of Neat. Of Neat, you've got a regentrow.com. This looks like it is your landing page. So, all right, here we go. Okay, Regent Row. I feel like I've seen this brand before. You've been here before, right? Yeah. So, okay, two types of hot and sweaty. Nice. This is a great way to start the page. You got social proof visible, um, sweat resistant, better fitting shirts, in inclusive sizes, featuring extremely breathable, better fitting, moisture wicking, and temperature regulating clothes. The shirt is everything you need to look good and feel confident. Nice. Um, yeah, no notes right at the top. That's pretty solid. You've got social proof here. You might be able to add something like, X amount of shirts sold, X amount of happy customers. You've definitely got this, which is helpful. You could probably make this slightly smaller, and that way it'll show up above the fold. Um, Shop the perfect shirt. My only take here would be maybe try something slightly upper funnel, like, choose my color, explore the collection, shop the latest collection, something that feels like you're not just asking for the sale right away. I love these. Love that you used a infographic here as the first carousel image. This is also great. You've got some motion that keeps people engaged. Um, Celebrating everybody. You understand? Only thing I would do here is just because people tend to skip over paragraphs, is either turn this into bullet points, or you could even turn it into iconography, like, under celebrate everybody, maybe you've got like an icon that shows like, sizing, scaling, or something like that. You could also just bold certain things. Like you could just bold, XL to 6XL, or no clinging, no overwhelming fabric, just bolding things so that as they're scanning, because immediately I read feels amazing always, celebrating everybody, perfect fit and unmatched comfort, which is actually great. So those are probably the three takeaways you want. But even within that, you could probably bold a few of the words in here. That way your eyes catch it. Um, Game changer, total comfort and softness, perfect fit for all sizes. Yeah, this is all solid. This I'd probably just turn into like a mini grid of four icons and just stack two by two. Um, yeah, honestly, no real notes. This is pretty solid. How does this page perform? Does it do well from a conversion rate standpoint? Apparel is one of the hardest industries to drive conversion for. Horrible. Okay, interesting. Is conversion rate low? Is click-through rate high in the traffic you're sending? Are CPMs high or low in the traffic you're sending? Generally, if CPMs are good and click-through rate is good, add to cart's high but zero conversion, that's usually, especially with guys, it's usually the problem of, okay, what happens if I order it and I don't like it? That's a question that's usually big for guys. Another one is, if I order this, my girlfriend opens the package and says it's stupid, what are my sound bites? Which is another one. So sound bites could be really good. I honestly call it, like, if you sell to guys, you basically have to implement the Fox News TV strategy, which is like, how can you tell people things that whether or not they understand what it is, they just know exactly what to say when they regurgitate it to somebody else. And so I'm a huge fan of like phrases, sentences, or just consistently using, a phrase throughout the site. That way people, at least especially guys, you almost need the comfort of, okay, if this comes and it's deemed a stupid purchase, like I've got a backup plan. Sometimes that's in money back guarantee, returns, messaging around returns, messaging around customer service, you know, yeah, basically just giving more confidence that like, hey, if it's not the right thing, you can always send it back. Or yeah. Have you tried bundles at all? Like bundling shirts together on the size guide? Interesting. Yeah, size guide actually, we okay, so you've got a very static size guide here. So this is something we built custom for half days. This actually helped a lot. We found that before people were spending a lot of time on the sizing. And so for this, with skiing clothes or just any clothes in general, making this really obvious so that women could just see exactly what the sizes are under each size and then decide which one to order. I would definitely recommend this over the image. I'd imagine a lot of people probably don't fully read this image. Very similarly, if you sell consumables, this size guide equivalent is the ingredients panel. A lot of people tend to spend a lot of time on size guides and ingredients panels. Um, what else? This is also, yeah, I mean, there's nothing terribly wrong. I mean, you could probably add some social proof here, whether it's like stars, review stars, or I think for this brand, like when the cart's empty, yeah, we've got some social proof in here. As soon as you add something in, then I want to say, okay, yeah, I guess we're not running upsells right now, but at least the empty cart's got some social proof. I think you could probably do the same thing in here, just to help reiterate. Again, it's like once somebody's added something to the cart, you just have to be like kind of walking toward the checkout with them, reiterating why they clicked the ad in the first place, what made them add the product to cart. It's kind of like when you're at Soul Cycle and you're at, this third to last song and you're gassed, but they're like, remember why you woke up and came to Soul Cycle today. And then you get another, breath of or another stretch of gasoline in you to be able to go the last three songs. So that's what I would recommend. Okay, Brian's here. All right, let's do you, Brian. So you just have the .co website. Is there any specific landing page or is it just this, the .co? I'm gonna assume it's this so we can keep going. So okay, so immediately you're hit with 20% off. That almost came super fast. Um, I'd probably delay that a little bit, like at least 10 seconds, at least give somebody the opportunity to shake your hand, look you up and down, judge you, and then you can ask them for their phone number and email. Um, it's like walking up to somebody at the bar and before you say hi, you're like, "Give me your number." It doesn't work. I bet your opt-in rate would be much higher. I would also rearrange this a little bit. So I would well, generally, I'm a fan of asking a question, which then leads people into answering or giving their email, which then leads into the phone number. And then after the phone number, if there's any other like zero party data you want to collect, maybe it's their birthday, maybe it's their shoe size, shirt size, favorite flavor of something, then you can definitely collect that and attach that to their profile. But I don't know that I would recommend collecting email, phone number, first name on the first one. Let's see what happens if well, I don't want to show my number here, but yeah, so I would do that. Also, this I would put below the button. It just feels a little scary. It's also a little hard to read, which, I think people are generally used to like an SMS opt-in. The other thing this does is if you collect email first in the first form and then wait till phone number for the second, you're not intimidating anybody with this disclaimer. Which some people are, because that's why opt-in rate for SMS is much lower than email, right? It's usually like a little bit less than half. Another thing you could do that works really well for us is we use this app called Black Crow for email. It just basically their technology like understands what you do on the site and then uses historical data to predict what you're going to do on a website. And they have the email product where based on your interactions with the site, it'll decide when to trigger the pop-up. When we've done that, we can get to like 10-12% opt-in, which is pretty crazy. Okay, I love the hero video here. Pancakes and waffles loaded with nutrient-dense superfoods, adaptogens, and functional mushrooms. Nice. You're missing social proof right here. I would replace the buy now button with social proof or explore flavors, explore pancakes, pick my stack, like make it something fun that's a little bit brandy or on brand, allows you um to kind of introduce the brand in a fun way. This up here is a lot of real estate that I think is wasted. I'd probably swap these two, put the promo bar on top of the nav bar. Again, my note about the nav being on the top right, I'd probably change that. Let's see what the cart looks like when it's empty. Okay, cart's a separate page. I'd probably change that to a slide out cart. Or if you keep it a separate page, still add social proof, upsells, etc. You could do all that with after sell or rebuy, or you could even just probably code it standard or hard code social proof in there. This is awesome. This video, I would definitely add call outs. Like if you have no text overlay here, that means that there's nothing obstructing the content of the video. I would just add some overlays, like you could call out the protein, you could call out the fiber, you could call out how many carbs it has, or how many carbs it doesn't have compared to traditional pancakes. But I think I always think of like the homepage as like the most upper funnel part of the site, right? If somebody comes and they're shopping for pancakes, the hook isn't necessarily going to be nutrient dense with superfoods and adaptogens. I would imagine at least that the hook is like finally pancakes that your doctors approve of, or mom friendly pancakes, or pancakes without the guilt trip. Something that like gets you in and sort of gets you to be like, huh, What does that mean? Pancakes without the guilt trip, or, doctor approved pancakes. My doctors told me to stop eating pancakes. Something that sort of like gets you hooked in. And then once you're in, then you could sort of explain now why is it doctor approved, or, what makes it nutrient dense. This stuff I would turn into icons just because, uh, it's more pictorial, and also it'll probably drive more people to slow down here. Now you can have your cake and eat it too. I don't know that that makes a lot of sense to me. Here again, I would probably add, like I think especially with a food product, you can definitely add people's own touches on it. Like this is clearly your product with some syrup, some bananas, some blueberries, maybe some peanut butter. Not really sure what's on there, but you could call that out. Like you could talk about what is on there and make it sound delicious and make you kind of salivate as you're going through the page. Build your functional bundle. If anybody's been on here before, I consider the homepage like oceanfront real estate. This is a lot. Basically, from this bottom line here, all the way till here is wasted space. This should be on one line. Um, and honestly, you could probably put this in this nice branded font. Shrink this frame quite a bit. I would lower or shrink this part a little bit too, and just make it easier to get for people to get to this. Um, you've got empty reviews here with no other information. I'd probably just remove that if you don't have reviews. But also think about this, right? You've basically just gotten somebody here, and now with no social proof, uh, and no reasons to buy other than value props, no benefits here. There's no benefits written out. Um, you're now asking people to buy. There's got to be so many things around benefits you could talk about. If you eat these pancakes, it helps your gut health. If you eat these pancakes, it helps you think better. There's probably things that you could say helps with. So I would probably lean more into the benefits side. Um, these just cut the white background out. I feel like that's an easy fix there. It looks like your products have reviews. So if you've got, 3, 34, and 14, you could easily just take the 34 number and apply it to the bundle of three, because that's inclusive of that. Um, you've got social proof all the way down at the very bottom where nobody's getting to. I doubt people are even getting down here. I would definitely, if you're not using heatmaps.com, I would definitely get heat maps on board. Is it heat map or heat maps? Heat map. Heatmap.com, singular. And just look at like how deep are people scrolling. I doubt anybody's getting down to the social proof. But that said, you do have reviews and you've got comments like my brain thanks you, simple to use. I bought these pancakes at the market, came home and made them for myself. I was so pleasantly surprised. I mean, you've clearly got a good product. You just need a better page here. Also, if you guys just go to nick.co/cookbook, that's an old landing page guide that I made, still very relevant. And would it's like 30 pages, talks all about every section and what you should have. So if you're not sure where to start with landing pages, or you're listening to this going, okay, but Nick, I don't know how to do that, then just go to that link. All right. So, oh wait, no, we just did Brian. Oh, but Brian's got a landing page. We can check this real quick. Okay, superfood pancake and waffle mixes that make you feel as great as they taste. How does this page convert, Brian? That's a great quote. Dr. Mark Hyman. Good quote to get. These pancakes taste amazing like the other mix. I feel great after eating them. Nice. Great example of pulling a quote that drives the benefits. This is definitely better with the little icons here. Um, yeah, there we go. Talking about some of the benefits here. I still think you could design this better. The design is giving 2002, when you've got to be giving 2024, 5 to 6%. That's not bad. Dedicated landing page. Ideally, you want to be around like 7 to 10%, but 5 to 6 ain't bad. Um, and yeah, $46 AOV, not terrible either. 6 month money back guarantee. Yeah, I mean, again, you've got the ingredients here. No pun intended, or maybe it is. But I would just make this a little bit cleaner. Okay, we're gonna go to Gary next. Gary's got Dude Food. Okay, Dude Foods is basically meat delivered to your door. We've got over 5,000 sold. We've got 100% American meat from real family farms. Nice. Regenerative farming. Nice. I like this, but I would, damn, there goes my phone number. I like this, but I would definitely do email first and then phone number. Shin, just make sure when you edit that, take that out. All right, exclusive upper choice graded cuts. Not sure what that means, but sounds fancy. Honestly, I love this page. I think you just need a better design. Like the design, there's a big correlation between high quality UI and conversion rate because high quality UI directly impacts trust. Like when somebody, if my mom were to get here, she'd be like, "Yeah, I don't know if this package is going to arrive to my door." Um, I would get here and probably realize that it would, but it's giving like Shopify template with Times New Roman and that generally won't instill trust. But you've got all the right ingredients. You've got a great hero image. You've got product displayed. You've got what the box looks like. You've got somebody who's pretty excited to eat it. Um, you've got benefits right here, or value props rather. You've got a very clear statement of what's happening or a promise. You've got social proof. Is this a button? Okay, that's a button. This is a terrible button. This should be one line, should be smaller. You kind of want to think of the hierarchy of where your eyes go, right? So if I pull this side up, immediately I see the image, then I see this, and then I see this. If you're scrolling down, you're not going to recognize this is a button. This just doesn't look like a button. 5,000 sold, that could be right here. This corner right here is completely wasted space. You could definitely put something there, even if it's a badge, 5,000 plus reviews, um, X amount of steaks shipped, whatever it is, right? Something that makes it fun. This call to order, a little bit hard to read, also a little bit hard to understand. Why would I call to order if I'm just getting to the website? Unless that's something that's pretty normal. As seen on, this is okay. You're establishing social proof with a design that uninspires trust, in my opinion. You've also got wasted space here. I would fix that. How it works. Love a good how it works section. We source, pick your cuts, enjoy delivery day. Nice. Again, this is all great content. It's just designed very poorly. Choose a plan, make a custom box. Okay, pre-built boxes. Honestly, I don't think you should give somebody paralysis here. I think the CTA should be build a box, and once they click that, then you get them to you can show them what the next option is, either a custom box or a pre-built box. Paralysis is huge on when there's two options for CTAs. This is awesome. What dudes are saying, this is like a great example of how to do social proof that feels native to the brand. Brett Mitchell, just a normal dude. I love that you added that call out. One of my favorite things for men's brands is like, um, or like for Regent Row, for example, would be, he's so sexy in a quote, and then it's from Jillian, and it says Brian's wife. It's like it's a fun way to show social proof, and you did that perfectly here. Again, I would just redesign some of this because over here, if you look at the hierarchy, right, you've got Walmart Dan Bilzerian, and then you've got his name here, and then you've got a massive headline, but then the text is hard to read. This actually may even be non-ADA compliant text with the color over the white background, but the content here is so good. Not your average meat. Nice. Going into the depth here. Love a good comparison chart that looks like, okay, there we go. Rancher owned and operated. Yeah, this is fire. This is a great page. This is basically like a wire. This page is almost like a wireframe you should give to a designer. It's got everything you need. You've got the comparison chart. You've got the benefits. You've got the social proof. You've got social proof and reviews. You've got it as logos. You've got actual reviews down there. This is probably the only part I would alter is like the step of the onboarding. I would also check out if you check out like dog food companies, they have the most rigor about onboarding, like the farmer's dog, around building a box or even like Ollie dog food. I would definitely, or even another good one is like Coterie, the diaper company. These companies have spent so many millions of dollars optimizing their onboarding flow. I would just look at what they're doing, see what across those three, like what are the consistent patterns across all three, and assume that that's a good best practice to test. Okay, next one is Aussie Lotus Linen. Just lost this. Here we go. Lotus Linen. Okay, here we go. Insanely fast load time. That was crazy fast. Nice. Okay, both on desktop and mobile, very fast. All right, I get here. I see, is this the same banner? Yep, this is the same banner as desktop, just shrunk down. Come on, Ozzy. We know better. We can't do that. We got to make a mobile specific banner. Otherwise, how's my mom gonna read this? She can't read that. That's way too small. Also, I'm assuming this is an image. Oh, it's not even clickable. Okay, so that's another thing. You can't really add a CTA when you have a shrunk down hero. This should be one line, not two. Free shipping within US and free returns within 60 day. Yeah, I would definitely rewrite that. Put that as one line. Put that above the nav. Um, After the nav, you should really just have a beautiful hero. This hero should go all the way till here. And I'm very confused because it says linen, but I see a bathtub with a lady who just got out of a bath. So, okay, straight from the suppliers, luxury hotel bathrobes without a ridiculous markup. Okay, that's actually good copy. It's just very hard to understand on mobile. Um, this right here, free shipping, ship from California should be ships from California. These look like quotes that like customer said, which is kind of weird. I would probably turn that into social proof and again, like reiterate the fact that it is luxury at not a non-luxurious price, right? If that's the whole value prop or the benefit of shopping here, who probably does that well? Italic.com. Um, let's see. They're not really merchandise or let's see. What was the other one? Quince. Yeah, I guess they don't really do a great job of this either. I'm trying to see who can like explain that concept of luxury without luxury prices, but yeah, I would probably redo this hero completely. I think scrap all this. You need a bigger hero. You need to show the quality. You need to like really instill luxury. Um, and I think you want to instill that confidence that you're also creating luxury products. The free shipping stuff here, I wouldn't put that there. It's already mentioned up here. So you could probably just combine the ships from California into here as well. Social proof, nice. I would get better logos here. These tend to be like logos associated with just putting out a free press release. So if you have any quotes you could bring in, like I like to find quotes from the article that the publication put out, and then get a sentence that talks about benefits. So, for example, if you have a article that talks about, there's a line in there that says, "I can't believe this wasn't from the Ritz-Carlton when I put it on," right? That's a great quote to associate with a publisher logo because not only does it put the logo, but it also reiterates why you should buy the product. Everything ladders back up to that benefit that's at the top of the page. Shop bestsellers, this should probably be just rearranged, better done. It's not clear that these are buttons, but it looks like they are. Lotus linen on you. It's a little confusing of a phrase. I like that you've got this, but it doesn't make sense to put swatches here. I think you should try to get somebody to the PDP versus trying to sell them with swatches on the homepage. You want them to get there. That way they can get there and actually read about the product, see other photos. Like they're not going to get to see all of this stuff on the homepage, although there really isn't much on the product page either. You got to go way deeper. I think you just need a whole new site, honestly. Um, your product must be good because the reviews are great, but it's missing everything about, where is it made? How do I know it's luxury? What does it feel like? Give me some comparison to something I know. What is it? Does it feel like a leather couch? Does it feel, whatever it might be? Um, I don't know what percentage of people are getting to this part of the page. I doubt it's not many. Um, But let's see if there's a story that explains luxury at non-luxury. Nope, nothing. Yeah, I don't know that I would buy from here. It doesn't feel trustworthy. There's no social proof outside of product reviews. Um, and yeah, it's just not inspiring trust. But hopefully those tips are helpful. They do call it a roast for a reason. All right. Jared, yep, there we go. Real Men Apparel Company. Here we go. Nice. Let's go. Within 2 seconds, I've got a video. It's got my attention. I'm looking at balls. Oh, it's a pouch for your package. Okay, I'm interested. Nice. A B pouch, a C pouch. Okay, this is great. You're missing social proof here, though. How do I know that other people have verified that this is legit? I love the video. Video is amazing. Nice use of sizing here, not taking up too much real estate. Two CTAs. I don't know how that works for you. I'm generally not a fan of two CTAs. But that said, I think nice. Okay, waited some time before the pop-up went, which is great. Love that the pop-up is also a quiz. Again, on that pop-up, I think you have an opportunity to add some social proof. It just says try on for your size. This quiz will help you find the most comfortable and best fitting underwear. I think you should definitely have social proof there. 40,000 men approve of RMAC, or you could even add something like, most guys are C cup. What are you? Just to get the competitive juices flowing. Okay, right away going into bestsellers. There's no social proof here. There's no reasons to buy right away. All I know is that it's got a package for my package, basically. So let's see. I would yeah, I think this is a little aggressive out the gate. I like this because it's showing TikTok. What happens if I click? Okay, then a video maybe pops up. Maybe it's supposed to pop up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so embedded TikTok, always a good play, but honestly, you could probably make this like a 2x2 grid with the videos, maybe even auto playing. Um, I think we did that here on, yeah, so there's that, but then if you go into one of the PDPs, we've got like an auto playing video right here. I would definitely recommend this. This is just a much cleaner experience than having to click. Anytime you require a click, you're basically lessening the opportunity that somebody actually clicks. You've got satisfaction guarantee, US shipping only, 24/7 support. Um, yeah, you're really just missing social proof. Like proved, okay, you've got this here. This looks fake. Um, Yeah, I would really add some social proof to the top, and then I would probably explain a little bit more of like how, what does that mean if I've got a package for my package? Does it make it easier to run? Is it easier to lift? Is it more comfortable to work? Is it easier to stand? Whatever it may be. I would explain that here. I think you're missing some of that. All right, perfect. Okay, Kevin, you sent your landing page. Here we go. Okay. Oh, yes. I'm already excited. Okay, this is beautiful. All right, save goodbye, post shave, sensitive skin, and irritation with Fleur. Right away, there's no way to leave the top, which I'm a fan of. Although I do know that this logo probably gets a bunch of clicks that are considered dead clicks. Dead clicks are where you click, but there's not an actual link. Dead clicks also tell you where customers want to be clicking or think they should be clicking. Say goodbye to ingrown hairs. Say hello to smooth and radiant skin. Uh, this section right here kind of merges together, especially with this being an orange background. This I'd probably make one line if you can, or if you're going to make it two lines, I would fill it out fully. I'm not a huge fan of the trapezoid design when you have text on the top and not enough on the bottom. I'd probably change the colors here just to separate and also like draw your eyes to different places. I think you probably want eyes to go straight to this headline first, and then this sub headline before getting to the bullets. I love that you've got stylized bullets here. I'm always a fan of that. If you don't know where to get icons, you can always just go to flaticon.com or just Google free icons. And yeah, flat icon or freeicons.io. Say hello to smooth and radiant skin with Fleur speed up and enhance your shaving routine. Say goodbye to irritations caused by shaving wax in just 4 easy steps. Fleur provides everything you need. Okay, so I like this. The only thing I would say is like, what's the proof? I'm also not a huge fan of the say hello or meet the or say goodbye to. I think I think you could like the way you would explain this to a 12-year-old is how I'd probably write this. So, yeah, I'd probably just rewrite some of this and as if I'm writing or I'm talking to a 12-year-old. You know, like you have to explain things a little bit deeper and kind of give them the trust and the confidence when you talk to a 12-year-old. So I would probably do the same thing. Also, this is iPhone 12 Pro, which means it's the big size iPhone. And you can't see the CTA, so I would just make this, I would just fit it a little bit better. You know, maybe move the social proof down to here. I love this. This is beautiful. Huge fan of this design here with the heads and you've got the number, which looks like plus 12K. Join the revolution. Love that. Save 30% today. 54.96. How long does this last? Is this a monthly thing? Is this a does is this thing gonna last me 2 months, 3 months? You could probably even take that and put that down here. You know, less than a pound a day. It's a year-long offer. Okay, so now we're talking real cheap. So it's 365 or no, 55 pounds divided by 360. It's 15 cents a day. 15 whatever cents and pounds. I don't know what they call cents and euros. I don't know. 15 cents a day to keep yourself clean. That's a great value prop and also easy to get behind if you're cash conscious or or just watching spending. Three causes of ingrown hairs and irritation: lack of exfoliation, hydration, low quality blades, bacteria trauma, dirty razors. I would just make this something like, did you know ingrown hair can easily be fixed, or something that's like you're you're basically reaching out with your hand to somebody who's got a problem and you're trying to meet them halfway and grab their hand. Um, there's that old like Roman painting with the two guys who are trying to grab their hands. And that's always what I think of when I write headlines is one guy's reaching out, the customer's reaching out with their hand out. You have to figure out how to grab their hand and kind of bring them over. With Fleur, everything will be smooth. Love this. You've got social proof, before and after pics. These do really well. Fast, smooth, and cut-free shaving. Nice. Um, yeah, I wonder if there's anything you could include to instill more confidence about cut-free shaving. You know, maybe it's even a customer quote that talks about, you know, with my Billy shaver, I got cut all, you know, 3 cuts per shave. Here, I haven't been cut in 3 months. Something like that. Just instills that confidence again. Stress-free savings, dream summer set. Yeah, I think for the most part, this is solid. You're maybe, oh no, you got the comparison chart here. You can make this more mobile friendly. Um, yeah, overall, no real complaints. I think just rearranging some of the hierarchy, rewriting a little bit of the copy, maybe adding some of the cost per use down here, copy here. I think before this should be a carousel. Somebody should be able to just keep scrolling these and see so many different success stories based on different reasons people would buy. Overall, I think it's solid. Okay, capsa.sg, want 5% off your first order. What's the most important? All right, I like nice smell. Okay, now I'm not sure what I'm writing here. I assume, okay, first name and then email. Claim. Oh, okay, homepage. We got reviews on the tab, 1,000 free boxes. Or sorry, rather, 1,000 boxes sold out in a week. Your favorite ion scent laundry. Ion scent now in laundry pods. Not sure what an ion scent is. Overall, good hero. I'd probably just change this content here. This doesn't really make a lot of sense. Um, unless maybe I've visited it before. It's the fragrance of a luxury mall in Singapore. Okay, cool. I'm assuming your people have context when they come to the site then, what that is. All right, going right into the product. Sorry, my throat randomly got dry. Too much yapping. Okay, this is terrifying. This is too many stacks here, too many options. Um, you've got 30 pods for $14. I would definitely talk about the math of what it is per wash or per pod, because that gives somebody a good reference point to what they're probably doing currently. This is all wasted space up here. Mm, Love this. In stock, ready to be shipped. The half bar also makes me want to place the order quicker. Okay, that didn't show me payment options. Okay. Smells like magic, cleans like magic, feels like magic. Magic instructions. This stuff right here, inside the magic box should be very clearly laid out here so you can see everything. Good social proof. I would change these images. These images seem fake when they're tied to reviews. I would get more UGC style images. Honestly, you can even just take them with your iPhone with slightly bad lighting, make it look real. Bundle and save. These are confusing. I would write a 60 pod bundle and what the savings are, not necessarily showing this comparison. Same thing here, 90 pod bundle. Here you've got 180 pods. I think you need better names for these bundles. The college pack, the apartment pack, the family pack, whatever it may be. What makes these pods magical? Luxury. Okay, these should be icons. These should be icons. I think you also need more content. Like you need more videos that are showing how this thing works, why it's different. Why is this any better than Tide Pods? Fragrance, cleaning power, pod design, fun pod shape. I don't know, is that strong? Packaging, sustainable packaging is usually the bottom performer. Convenience, both convenient. It's really around, like, I think this is the part you have to explain is the cleaning power. I don't know if you've heard of laundry sauce. They do a really good job with this. Oh, maybe not. Oh, you know what? My office internet for some reason doesn't like the Laundry Sauce website. But check out laundrysauce.com. They do a really good job explaining fragrance, how their cleaning stuff is different, and even like product drop landing pages. Their ones are really good. I don't know if their Indian tubular roast one is live. We just did that one. That turned out really beautiful. Yeah, overall, I think it's you're just lacking some arrangement of assets. I would change up some of the names of the bundles. I would turn this into illustrations. Hmm. I like that you've got a listicle here. Um, but magical, remarkable, and sustainable are probably not three benefits that somebody is like, I need a more remarkable laundry pod when they're doing laundry. So I would definitely try to focus on what is it that is going through that person's mind. Honestly, there's probably stuff you can talk about, whether it's like allergies, whether it's irritation on skin, whether it's itchiness of skin. There's so many things that happen with bad laundry detergent that you could probably talk about that you guys prevent. Okay, last one is gonna be looks like hold on bags. Are these helpful, by the way? Let me know in the chat if this is helpful. You guys are quite quiet in the chat. I'm just sitting here in the office yapping away. All right, hold on. First of all, love this pop-up. Beautifully branded. You've got branded fonts, you've got a nice CTA, you've got the logo to reiterate right here. It's very clear what I'm getting. Only thing I would change is I would change out the email. And the first time I just put email just to increase opt-in rate. And then once I hit join, give me an option from name and text. Okay, a better way, a better bag. Let me just reload and see. Okay, so it starts with a bag. All right, looks like it's a bag that disintegrates. Okay. Yep, 100% compostable, heavy duty, BPI certified, free of BPAs and PFAs. Discover compostable bags. Nice. This is a great way to showcase your Product collection. Although what does the play button do? Okay. I would change that. This is a little confusing. I like this Planet Kind trash bags, food safe bags for kitchen and storage. Save more when you shop sets. Okay. I would definitely add mini CTAs here. Trash bags, you could add a CTA that relates back to trash bags. Kitchen and storage bags, you could do the same. Um, Shop sets, have a CTA around savings bundle. As seen in, this should be a lot bigger because you're talking about, I don't know, I feel like you're talking about chemicals here, BPI certified, free of BPAs, back it up properly with the social proof. You have the articles clearly. So I would go a little bit harder here. If you've got good quotes from Domino or Variety or Vice, display those quotes and bold the benefit part. Strong bags with strong purpose. We're on a mission to transform daily chores into meaningful experiences you can feel good about, one bag at a time. Okay. Earth friendly without sacrifice. Okay, both of these are basically the same value props, but they're not showing me benefits of, okay, I buy trash bags from Costco. I buy them very cheap. What outside of sustainability, why should I join? Or why should I buy this product? Both of these essentially talk about the same thing. They're about feeling good with daily chores because of sustainability and being earth friendly, which is also under sustainability. Strong, BPA free. Just with the colors here, this almost looks like strong free at first. Certified BPI, I'm still not sure what that means. What is BPI in trash bags? BPI certified, thoroughly tested to meet industry standards. Oh, they'll completely break down in commercial composting facility. Okay, without leaving harmful chemical residues. That should totally be explained. You could even probably have a mini GIF or animation that shows what that is. Animations, by the way, super underrated. They keep people on the site, they keep people on the page, they stop people from scrolling, they get people really interested. Here's a really good one right here. This specific animation gets so many people to slow down on landing pages and just spend time looking at it. And it also very clearly explains what the product does. So you could easily do that to explain BPI certified. Okay, we've got social proof. I would probably move social proof up here. I think social proof is stronger than hardcore value props here. Especially when you think about like somebody who just came to the homepage, they're still trying to get interested, right? You've got to date a little bit. I love them. The kitchen bags are just as strong as plastic bags I've been using. Okay, these are really long reviews. I would definitely bold, like, they're strong, sturdy, and look good. That should be bolded. Um, I feel so much better using these than disposable plastic. That should be bolded. There's probably also reasons people are buying. Like some people are buying for sustainability, some people are buying for durability, some people are buying uh for something else. They can hold, they're super durable, or I guess I already mentioned that, but you could probably even separate reviews out. You know who just did that really well is Jolie on their shower head. At the halfway through the page, you can actually choose the reason. You can see the reviews based on why somebody bought the product, which is great because it helps you understand their point of view if you have the same product. Why we created Holden bags, this wasted space, I would get rid of that. Hold on a second. There has to be a better way. Set it working about plant-based. Okay. I feel like you should just use this space to talk about how it disintegrates or how it composts and what makes your bags from a ingredient standpoint different than just trash bags you'd buy at Costco. Did you know 100 billion bags are used to thrown away each year? I would actually talk about the opposite here. I would talk about how many bags you save from being piled up in landfills and clogged waterways. Or get me emotional here. If you're going to talk about 100 billion bags going in the ocean, show me the fish that are dying and the birds that are swallowing this by accident. Like use that to turn me into a buyer. Um, okay, ready to turn the tides on traditional plastic waste. Hold on. This is going to get good. Love that. Okay. Overall, this is great. I love the branding. I love the site. I would make the nav a little bit easier to use for sure. You could probably, I mean, you've got three types of products. So the nav should just be four squares, right? Bags, Ziplocs, trash bags, Ziplocs, sets, shop all. Those should be your four things in the nav. You don't really need all these at the top. The learn, store locator, subscribe, those could be down here. I'm not even sure what's behind this button here. But yeah, overall, not bad. Big fan. Okay, I think we're up on time. So what we're gonna do is we'll share this in Slack, in the limited supply Slack. Also, if you guys all joined, I think, from the limited supply Slack. If you guys have feedback on how that could be better, more useful, more if there's for example, if you're like, oh, I wish I could connect with more people in my city, or I wish there was a way that I could, you know, I don't know, find a solution for X. Just let myself know or message Shin and let us know. We'd love to. I mean, our whole goal is to make this thing better and try to make it more useful. We don't make any money off of it. I just pay Shin out of my pocket. So there's no motive here, and we don't allow vendors in to hard sell. But if there's any way we can make it better, let us know. Um, We'll post this. And lastly, there is a New York City happy hour for limited supply happening soon. So stay tuned for that information in Slack. There's also a bunch of happy hours that happen. There was just one in London. Somebody sent me pictures of last week. There was LA. I think there's one that happened in Spain. So definitely make sure you're in the meetup. Is it in the meetups channel, Shin? Yeah, meetups channel. So check the meetups channel. That's where it is. Definitely if you're in California or New York, whenever I travel, I'm going to try to keep doing more. But that's it. It's 101 or 10:01, depending on where you are. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Have a great week. Stay hydrated, get some sleep, get a good workout in. DM me if there's anything I can help with on Slack. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time.